Howdy fellas, I hope you're faring well where you are. In the last video we talked about if you could only have one rifle. We were mainly referring to the 22 long rifle round, but some of you commented, other calibers that you like to have and other models than the 10-22 I showed. But also a couple of you made a very valid point also, and that was if you had a choice, it would be a flintlock rifle. One of you commented it'd be an iron-mounted 36 caliber Pennsylvania rifle by TVM, and also another one commented a 36 caliber Kibler Southern Mountain rifle, which there's a lot of logic in that if you get right down to it. Of course, contained ammunition is a whole lot easier to mess with, but when you run out of that, you're out. With a muzzleloader, you could make your own black powder, and you can also, you can buy the round balls for it. But if you buy a relatively inexpensive bullet mold, you can mold your own lead. You got to supply that, and also if you've got chert rocks around where you live in the creek or whatever, they will spark probably good enough to make your flintlock fire. You mentioned, like I said, the TVM Iron Mountain Pennsylvania and the Kibler Southern Mountain Rifle, which I have a Kibler Southern Mountain Rifle, in 32. Then I also have a Dixie Gunworks Tennessee Mountain Rifle in 36. But my favorite, my choice would be this TVM Southern Rifle in 40 caliber. And the logic behind that is the 32 and 36 are very efficient, but you'd have to be a little bit more precise on your shot placement with that. If you bump up the powder charge on a 40, say to 50, 55 grains, it's more than effective enough to take down a white-tailed deer, and that's about the largest thing in these parts, or in most parts where you people live, that you'll probably be hunting. As well, that 40 caliber is still small enough to make headshots on squirrel-sized game and things like that. And in most states, I know Tennessee dropped their requirement down for deer hunting to 36 caliber in the last few years. It used to be 40 caliber forever and ever. They've dropped it down to 36, so that shows they feel like that it is large enough and effective enough that you can take down something white-tailed deer size. So a lot of you may think, well, a smoke pole, that's out of the question. But if you get right down to the basics, and that's all you got, then it's not a terrible choice. Put your favorites down in the comments below and tell me why it's your favorite. I sure appreciate you watching. God bless you. Keep your powder dry. Mind your top knot, pillar.